Whether in Africa or in Europe, if any single material dominated the 20th century, it was plastic. It's light, durable, chemically resistant, and easy to manufacture. Its advantages are obvious, but there is a major downside to that very durability. Plastic is not biodegradable. Instead, it breaks down very slowly into tiny bits, and that's a huge problem.
This is the Rhine River in the Swiss city of Basel. Environmental scientist Thomas Mani and his colleagues from the university are taking water samples to establish just how polluted the river is with small plastic particles, known to scientists simply as microplastics. You can't see them, but they're there, and they're a growing menace to the environment and its inhabitants. And they last for ages.
The trouble is that plastic takes an extremely long time to biodegrade, hundreds or even thousands of years. More and more plastic is being manufactured, and a lot continues to find its way into nature. That's what sets this problem apart from other environmental contaminants.
The team has already taken lots of samples from the Rhine, and the numbers are scary. At the surface, they found an average of close to 1 million particles per square kilometre. And they've worked out that the Rhine discharges 191 million microplastics particles towards the North Sea every day. This means the Rhine has some of the world's highest measured concentrations of these particles. Professor Patricia Holm is leading the study. She says microplastics are entering the environment in large volumes from a wide range of sources, but the dangers are not widely appreciated.
Solange man Plastikbeutel sieht, solange man Seehunde sieht,
when people see plastic bottles or seals strangled by fishing nets they swim into, then they do something about it. But these particles are so tiny, they tend to get overlooked.
Thomas Mani analyzes the samples from the Rhine. First, he sifts the soup from the river 3 times through ever finer sieves. He then adds enzymes and hydrogen peroxide, which dissolve the organic material, but not the plastic. The tiny particles he's looking for are 5 millimeters or less in diameter. Once most of the organic material has been removed, he analyzes samples under the microscope. He counts the tiny pieces of plastic and calculates how much microplastic per square kilometre is swirling at the surface of the Rhine. This sample from the German-Dutch border indicates a concentration of well over 3 million particles per square kilometre. So where does all this plastic come from?
Firstly, many microscopic particles are actually made that way. They're used in lots of personal care products and in manufacturing all kinds of products. Then there are fibres that are shed when you wash clothes made from synthetics, as well as fragments from everyday items that get into wastewater or directly into the river.
There hasn't yet been much research on the dangers microplastics represent for animals. Here in Basel, they're investigating how much microplastic can be found in the fish in the Rhine. Once the particles with their baggage of toxins make their way into the food chain, into shellfish and fish, they can also end up on our dinner plates.